Hello friends, welcome to my channel. Today we are going to talk about Aquarius ascendant and the predictions for the month of May 2024. The ascendant lord Saturn continues to transit through the first house. It will be giving you a lot of tests in the next 1 year as well and will ask you to upgrade your skill set. This time is a great time to improve on your personality and traits which will help you to achieve good things in the longer run. The good part about this transitioning Saturn is that it provides you with an opportunity for a big jump in the professional space at least once during this transit from the first house, because it casts its 10th aspect on the 10th house of profession. So it does provide you that bigger opportunity, and people who are willing to accept this challenge will thrive in the longer run in their professional domain. Now, your ascendant life is much more difficult or struggling compared to other ascendant, because the true lords of your trine, your first house lord also rules over your 12th house, and your fifth house lord also rules over your 8th house. This makes your life difficult because out of the three house lords which are considered most beneficial in astrology, first, fifth, and ninth, two of them are also the ruler of the two bad houses. Only Venus, that rules over your ninth house and also rules over your fourth house, is considered a highly benefic planet for you. So a lot of Aquarius ascendant people, if they happen to marry a person who is compatible with them, then they see a rise in their luck and they progress after their marriage. And most of the times Aquarius ascendant people also derive a lot of benefits in their lives with the help of females around them. Mars and Rahu are combining in your second house, and this would mean that you need to avoid any kind of arguments at your home, because your speech will become very fiery and it may have an unintended consequences on your family members. Mars is also your 10th house lord, and its conjunction with Rahu would mean that you should not switch your jobs in the month of May, neither you should make any fresh capital expenditure if you run any kind of a business. This is not the time to make any kind of changes, and you should continue in your current professions and jobs. And you should also take a lot of caution while speaking in your professional space, because you don't know how it will be interpreted. So a good policy would just be to stay mute and listen a lot rather than talking in this month. Second half of May is very progressive from the workplace perspective, and time frame from 24th to 27th of May is specially favorable at the workplace. See, most of the Aquarius ascendant people pursue jobs or professions that are related to Mars. The sign also is that of a Scorpion. So property advisors, people who work in military, police, petrochemicals, explosives, or even those that need to keep and hide secrets, or they need to find out what is hidden. So jobs like becoming spies, crime investigation department people, industrial research, analytics, anything that requires some kind of an investigation, those jobs are also where you will find a lot of Aquarius ascendant people. So if we talk about other good things, Venus is going to enter into your fourth house on 18th of May, and it is going to stay here till 11th of June. Venus is entering its own sign, and Jupiter is also present in your fourth house from 1st of May. So this is going to create a very good domestic atmosphere for you. You can have a lot of guests, friends, family visiting your home, but overall environment will be very peaceful from 18th of May to 11th of June. So this is a very good combination that is getting created in your fourth house in this month. Jupiter also has transitioned into your fourth house, and from 1st of May it is going to cast its fifth aspect on the 8th house. So it is going to provide you protection against any sudden events, and its seventh aspect on the 10th house would also mean that it is going to bring a certain level of stability in your profession in the next 1 month. Jupiter is also your lord of wealth because it rules both the primary wealth generating houses. So second house as well as 11th house are both ruled by Jupiter, and that is why your second half of May is going to be very fruitful from the finance perspective. Especially 25th and 26th May are the 2 days which are very beneficial from the cash flow perspective. Mercury is your fifth house lord and also eighth house lord. It is transitioning through the third house of efforts from 10th of May to 30th of May. So all those people who are interested in making money through trading or speculation, this is not a month to speculate from a short term perspective. So all those people who are swing traders or momentum traders, for them this month is not going to be very beneficial from the money earning perspective. But if you're a long term investor, you have a much longer time frames for investment, for say 2 years, 5 years, 10 years, then 30th and 31st of May, the end of month, are good dates for investing from a long term perspective, but not a time to invest in short term trading in this month. If you're a student, then the first 2 weeks are all about maintaining discipline. It will be hard for you to focus on your studies, but time from 16th to 31st of May, which is basically the second half of May, is extremely good from the perspective of excelling in your studies or appearing for any kind of a competitive exams. Your ascendant people have the sign of Leo, which is ruled by Sun, and that's why most of the Aquarius ascendant people get dominating partners, and it becomes a challenge for them to tackle their own partners. Aquarius ascendant people are hardworking people, but spouse demands royal treatment because the sign is that of a Leo. So marriage life is under some kind of a stress throughout their lives. The good part is that Aquarius ascendant people can tolerate a lot more compared to other ascendant people, and that's why they are able to create some kind of a rapport with their spouses, and that is why they should also look at the horoscopes very closely before they get married. If we talk about marital harmony, then the last 2 weeks again are very good for from the perspective of building rapport with your spouse. Now there are also certain days where you need to remain a bit cautious. 13th and 14th of May are 2 days where you need to watch out for your health. 18th and 19th of May is a time where you will feel some kind of a mental stress, and 27th and 28th of May are the 2 days which may be expensive from the monetary perspective. So overall, if you look at the month of May, it's a mixed month with a bit of a struggle on the cash flow part in the first half of May. And if you're a student, then maintaining a discipline is going to be very challenging till 14th of May. But the second half, especially with this entry of Venus in the fourth house from 18th of May to 11th of June, this is going to bring a lot of peace in your domestic life. It is also going to improve your relations with your spouse, and you will also see a enhanced cash flow in the second half of May, especially on 25th and 26th of May. So that's the summary for you for this month. If you haven't subscribed to my channel, I would request you to do so, and thank you very much for watching.